Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Farms. I wanted to take a minute to show you this. Ever since we built the new studio, this has been repurposed, and I guess I never really gave you an update on it, but you know, that over there, we still store our firewood for the winter. In fact, we got some that I've been splitting up at the top of the property I need to bring down and stack, but this is what I want to show you. This is actually a business now. Yeah, this little teeny shed, I think it's inside's probably 8 by 10 at most, maybe 8 by 12. I doubt it's even 12 though. But come on inside and I think you'll see what I'm talking about here. Yeah, this is a business now. It's my eBay business. Now, if you don't know, and probably don't because I've never mentioned it before, I sell a lot of stuff and buy a lot of stuff on eBay. I have since the year 1998. I signed up for eBay in 98. That is like the birth of the internet. It was one of the first sites that I used, and I quickly started selling. Of course, things have changed a lot since then. It used to be you'd sell something, the guy would send you his address, you'd go to the post office, get a quote for how much it would cost, then you'd write him back, and then he would send you a check, and then you would get the check and you would finally mail it off. It was a little slower back then. Needless to say, things have sped up some here, and while I still use this for storage, those are all radio components and whatnot, and there's some tools and of course my power packs that I use. This all over here, most of it anyway, is stuff that I sell. Down here I have boxes and stuffing. Underneath, more stuffing. Those are both empty and full of stuffing. Up here we have more stuffing. Up here we have full, broken down boxes. And right now it's an absolute mess because I'm in the middle of some stuff here, but what usually goes on here is this is my incoming pile. I just went to a ham fest, which is why this is such a mess right now. And this is the stuff that I've taken pictures of, weighed, and posted. As you can see, I haven't boxed or posted any of this stuff, but there are still a little pile over here. So right now I'm down to like 10 items listed. But you get a nice rainy day and I'll come out here, and I've even got a little laptop and a cord, which is somewhere, that hooks to a cell phone, and so I can copy the pictures directly over there and just post it right there. So I'll come out here, and behind this is my postal scale. I'll come out here and I'll package this stuff up and tape it up, weigh it, and then I'll go over there and I'll upload the photos of that and I will post it, and that's how I make some extra money. In fact, I make, you know, probably $2,000 or $3,000 a year doing this. And this is stuff where I go to Goodwills, or I go to flea markets, or I go to ham fests, and I find stuff that I can either play with or that I know has value, and I purchase it, play with it for a little while, and then resell it on eBay for a profit. Now they take, you know, 33%, well actually it's more like 40 now in taxes out of that at the end of the year, so it's not as much as it sounds, but still, let's say I only make $1,000 profit. It allows me the opportunity to buy stuff like this and to play with stuff like this and then to pass it along to other people. So I enjoy doing it. It's something, like I said, I've been doing since the very late 90s. And it's something I've never showed. I always just used a corner of my garage to store all this stuff. And the more I work on cars at that garage, and the more things change in the garage with everything moving up to the studio, the more the garage is now going to be just a garage again, which is really what it needs to be. Having a couple of small businesses is great. It makes me a little bit of money, but having them all in one spot was just getting kind of crazy. So now we have the eBay studio, and then we have, you know, the main studio, which I've shown you all videos of. And then of course, we've got the garage, the restoration studio, if that's what you want to call it, but the restoration shop. So that's it. I like showing, and I don't really ever get into this part. When I made the channel, I kind of really wanted it to be about the fact that, you know, if you're economically disadvantaged, as I am, there's definitely other ways about going and making money. And I think too many people think they can't, but you can. Now, I wouldn't dive in and purchase something like this brand new and then go buy a whole bunch of stuff from Goodwill and try to sell it to make profit, because it's not really the way it works. But dip your toe in, just get one toe wet, see if you can make a profit. And if you can, perhaps you can build it little by little as a side business, as a side hustle, as they call it, and you could turn it into something like this someday. Anyway, that'll do it for today, my friends. Take care, and I'll see you next time.